Wow, what's StikkNation is Cece. Pranks
Reactions.
and fitness. We got a good one for you guys today. Man, today we got the scariest The Simpsons predictions for 2000 and 2024. You guys know The Simpsons have always been predicting some shit that's happening in the real world. They predicted it on the show, and it actually come alive in the real world. These episodes for The Simpsons, before the people that's out there that want to say how they know that, before you even speak, these episodes that they are predicting are aired before anything even happens. They did the Donald Trump episode. That episode aired in like 2000 and something, way before Donald Trump even ran for president, and he won president. But it aired on The Simpsons first. So it's kind of funny how the writer that does his writing for Simpsons, he always know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know. Is he a psychic? Who knows? Right. Is he a psychic? Who knows? Who knows who the fuck he is? But at the end of the day, it had been happening, and he's been proving it right. So this is the top 10, I guess, scariest predictions for 2024. We're going to get directly into it. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, and hit the bell, man. Let us know what you want us to get in these seasons do. Please, 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 man. We need y'all to hit the bell, and we need y'all to hit the subscribe button. Subscribing is caring. Please help us out, man. We're trying to get to our goal of 5,000 viewers, 5,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to that goal, and hopefully I can get to that before my birthday, man. I'm gonna challenge you guys out there to hopefully you guys will help me get to that before my birthday in June. Let's get it, man. All
right. Welcome back. Charlie here from the... These are the Simpsons predictions for 2024. Welcome back. Charlie here. From the exact equation of the God particle to smartwatches, submarine implosions, and even Disney buying Fox. The Simpsons has made so many uncanny predictions which have already come true. But the Simpsons predictions for 2024 are insane. The Simpsons' first prediction is that Trump will win the 2024. On November 15th, 2022, Trump announced that he would run again for president in 2024. When this happened, the writer of The Simpsons, Al Jean, took to Twitter, pointing out that The Simpsons predicted this back in 2015.
Yeah.
During one episode where
he definitely predicted this, and he has the facts to prove it. He put that out there in 2015 that Trump will run again for president. And at that time of 2015, Trump wasn't even president. So you kind of, he predicted the first one of him being president, and he predicted that Trump would try to run for president again. What's up?
But how do he know? Like,
no one knows. No one knows how the fuck this guy knows what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know if he has somebody up there. I don't know if he knows somebody, the Illuminati. Who I don't know. But he's been right ever since he's been putting this shit out. He's been right about it, so I don't know. A lot of people been trying to figure this shit out. But let's go ahead, man. You see the Trump sign, 2024. You see it, and that episode aired in 2015. Let's go.
Predicted this back in 2015. During one episode where the Simpsons family go into the future, Homer can be seen floating by a sign, and on that sign says Trump 2024. This episode aired before Trump was ever president. The Simpsons already predicted Trump becoming president once.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump,
which has led many to say they may be correct again, and even say they may be correct again. President aired before Trump was ever president. The Simpsons already predicted Trump becoming president once.
As you know, we've been...
This episode aired March 9th, 2000, March 19, 2000. That's when that episode aired. And Trump wasn't even running for president. Trump wasn't even thinking about running for president. At that time, I think, George Bush was president still? Or was it Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton or George Bush? I think it was one of them. Maybe it was Bill Clinton. But at that time, he wasn't even trying to run for president. And you see what's going on. She just said we just inherited a fucking big-ass budget for Trump. They were right about that. I think it was Bill Clinton. Or it might have been George Bush. Yeah, it was George Bush, probably. But all right, let's go ahead and get it, man.
Inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Which has led many to say they may be correct again. An even wilder Simpsons prediction is virtual reality food. The Simpsons already predicted virtual reality gaming back in 1998. In the episode titled Friends and Family, Homer and Marge can be seen eating virtual fudge through a straw on their VR headsets. You may think this could never happen in real life, but recently this technology has been invented in real life. A company named Aero Banquets RMX has made VR food. It allows you to eat various foods and uses VR to change your taste perception, reframing the human mind and changing how we experience food. This is a very new technology that may take off in years to come. Another scary 2024 prediction is an AI takeover. Many experts have been sounding the alarm about AI taking people's jobs. In recent years, AI taking people's jobs has become a real concern. But The Simpsons predicted this all the way back in 2012, with the episode titled Them Robot. In the episode, Homer loses his job. That's because Mr. Burns replaces all of the power plant's employees with robots. In the episode, Mr. Burns even says humans will train these robots.
You will train them, and they will replace you.
Before the robots go on to take the humans' jobs, which is exactly how AI works in real life. Robots are already waiters in Japan. It's also believed that taxi drivers will soon be replaced by self-driving cars. And
a lot of people might not know this, they have a restaurant in Texas, a McDonald's in Texas, that is ran strictly by robots. The McDonald's in Texas has 5 robots, and they only work in the McDonald's. They only have 3 employees, that's real life employees, human employees, that come in there just to clean up the store and stuff like that. But the store is actually ran by robots. Another McDonald's is opening like that, I think, is New York. They're trying to get one in Louisiana. But if you go to McDonald's now, you don't even have to order no more with the person no more. They have kiosks. They have a kiosk that you can go to and put your order in. So it's no human transaction no more. I don't even have to speak to somebody at McDonald's no more. You can just go to the kiosk, push in what meal you want, and it goes back to them, and they make it. And then they bring your plate, they bring it to you. So you don't have to have human contact no more. And they did that, they started that during the pandemic, right? Because, people was, and they kept it going. And now robots are actually back there. They have a robot machine that's actually back there making the burgers, flipping the burgers, putting the burgers in the thing. Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's about to get crazy. Pretty soon, everything is going to be ran by robots. Everything. Even at the bank, you have robot tellers at the bank. Get that for me? You have robot tellers at the bank, where the bank teller is now a robot actually putting the money in the machine for you. So everything, yes, it's getting crazy, y'all. If y'all want to talk about that shit, man, we can talk about it some more. But yeah, let's get to the rest of this right quick.
ChatGPT will replace jobs, for example, coders, paralegals, financial advisors, stock traders, graphic designers, accountants, copywriters, proofreaders, and even translators. And of course, all of ChatGPT's training was done by humans. Much like what happens in the episode, The Simpsons also predict that in 2024, AI will go rogue. You might think this sounds far-fetched, but a Google AI engineer recently lost his job. This was for exposing that Google's AI had become sentient.
We are rapidly approaching a point where we will have systems that can meaningfully imitate humans to the point where we won't be able to tell.
Meaning that it could learn from itself and also feel things. The employee, Blake Lemoine, is highly respected in the AI scene, before he was fired for exposing this information. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this in 1994. In the episode Itchy and Scratchy Land, The Simpsons Simpsons go to a theme park run by robots. As the episode goes on, the intelligent robots become sentient, disobeying humans and going rogue. When this aired in 1994, people would have laughed it off. But today, many ask what will happen if AI decides humans are in its way. But an even scarier Simpsons prediction might be that of World War III. Recently, the world has come closer to World War III than ever before, with conflicts breaking out all over the world, including the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Palestine war, not to mention the heightened tensions between the USA and China. According to former CIA spy Andrew Bustamante, World War III is on the horizon in 2024.
I would argue that we're already in the beginning phases of World War III.
But some say The Simpsons warned us about this all the way back in 1987. That was when the Season 2 episode titled World War III was broadcast. In the episode, Homer is paranoid that World War III is commencing, saying that major world powers are planning to nuke each other.
Wake up, everybody! It's World War III! Quick, down to the fallout shelter. The bombs are dropping.
That's crazy. I wasn't even alive when that episode came out. 1987. God damn. And then the Homer at the time was not the right Homer. It wasn't the Homer that they have today. And I don't think none of the actors were there. None of the voice actors were there today that they were back then. Yeah, none of them. That's crazy, bro. It's 2024. The Simpsons been around way before I was born. That's crazy. That's wow. That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
He worries that with all the wars breaking out around the world, this could come true in 2024. When the episode aired back in 1987, the Cold War was going on. Of course, in 1991, the Cold War was won by the USA. But recently, many are saying that we're now entering into a second Cold War, with tensions between the USA and Russia at an all-time high. An even more likely 2024 Simpsons prediction is colonizing Mars. The resemblance to real-life events here is insane. In the 2015 episode titled Friend with Benefit, the government starts looking for volunteers to move to Mars. The episode ends with a glimpse into the year 2051, which shows the Simpsons family living on Mars. A few years after this episode aired, Elon Musk revealed his plans to colonize Mars. But here's where things get really crazy. The date shown in the episode, 2051, would exactly line up with Elon's plan to send 1 million people to Mars by 2050. It's crazy.
That is crazy. That's definitely what he said. Elon Musk is working on a city in Mars, similar to what you see to the left. He wants to have a city in Mars, in space, and he's going to send over 1 million people to Mars to live on Mars to test it out. That is crazy as fuck that they predicted that as well, and it's going to line up the date that they did it in here, 2051, and it's going to line up what he's planning to do in 2050. It's 2024. That's not that long from now. It's a couple of years. About 30-some years. It's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen. And they already got some shit taking place. This shit is crazy, man.
See how accurate The Simpsons seems to be with their predictions. Another Simpsons prediction is the first female president. In the 2000 episode titled Bart to the Future, Lisa becomes the first ever female president. In the episode, the USA had gone broke. This was due to the decisions made by the fictional President Trump.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Flash forward 24 years, and many say that a female president may be on the horizon. Kamala Harris is already the first female vice president of the...
And a lot of people didn't picture that they did that shit. See, black folks, I want y'all to understand something out here. Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, could have ran for president and she would have won. She didn't do it. But they made Kamala Harris vice president to Joe Biden. The guy who could barely stand up there on the stage. The guy who stirs his words because he's like 87 years old as fuck. You know, the fuck he be talking about half of the time. The man that's a predator the man that's a fucking just a bad human being. He's the president of the United States. Something's gonna happen to his bitch ass, and they're gonna make her bitch ass the president. That's what a lot of people believe, and that's what the Simpsons believe, and I believe it too. What you said?
Oh, I said 87.
Yeah, he's 87. 87, 89, whatever the fuck he is. But yeah, old ass bitch.
The United States. Some say that Joe Biden may not be around much longer, and if Joe does pass away, Kamala may take his place. Over the years, The Simpsons has predicted lots of technologies, including smartwatches and FaceTime. But a more recent technology The Simpsons predicted was a baby translator. In the 1992 episode named Brother, Can You Spare Two Dimes?, Homer's half-brother Herb invents a baby translator machine. You may think this technology could never be invented, but recently a company named Soundream has made something named the Baby T. The Swiss company has made a technology which translates baby speech into real words, allowing you to know if your baby is tired, hungry, or needs the bathroom, meaning that this year you'll be able to find out what your baby really wants. But did The Simpsons predict this, or did they just get lucky? A very worrying Simpsons prediction for 2024 is that of economic collapse. Recently, the world economy has been in turmoil, and that includes the USA. The USA printed $3.3 trillion in 2020 alone. Many say this may soon cause massive inflation and economic collapse, and people are losing their houses and jobs. According to many economists, this will only get worse in 2024. But The Simpsons actually warned us about this during the 2000 episode Back to the Future. In the episode, the economic collapse takes place during Trump's presidency. While Trump is not yet the president, he might win in 2024, which means this exact episode might come true. Another brand new technology predicted by The Simpsons is that of hover cars. In the 2005 episode named Future Drama, The Simpsons go into the future. In this future, Homer and Bart travel around in a hover car. Back in 2005, this was seen as satire, as no one thought hover cars could exist. But recently, a company named Samsung Sky have released a real-life hover car. It's named the Switchblade, and is the world's first real-life hover car, and deliveries will begin in 2024. Finally, people will actually be able to fly over traffic, just as The Simpsons predicted. Another wild Simpsons prediction is Ivanka Trump becoming president. It seems like The Simpsons writers are obsessed with Trump and his family. In the 2016 episode titled Treehouse of Horror 27, Homer can be seen wearing a badge that says Ivanka 2028, subtly suggesting that Ivanka may run for president in 2028. Ivanka does seem to be getting more and more involved in politics, which could mean this prediction might come true. Ivanka was also shown in a 2017 episode where she joined the Supreme Court. It really seems like The Simpsons are predicting Ivanka gets into politics sometime soon, and given all of their other predictions have been so accurate, I really wouldn't be surprised. After all, some say The Simpsons is proof everything is rigged, and that they don't predict the future, but create it. Now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which of these predictions was the most uncanny. I've been Charlie.
That's crazy that they say they create the future, and that's been true for years now, that they actually are showing us that these things are happening, and they are happening in real life. So you got to take heed to it, man. This shit is really freaky, really freaky. And they say about the budget crunch and economic, we already have high inflation. You don't know what inflation is? Inflation is when you go to the store, you see the changes of the prices in eggs and milk. That's inflation. You see the price in gas going up. That's inflation. A lot of people didn't realize when we got these stimulus checks, they had to give us that money, right? Where you think that money came from? The government. So now they're getting it back by making everything high. Instead of asking you for a check, they making it so they're getting that money back by paying inflation. That shit is making us fucked up. A lot of people are really worried that the dollar bill, the dollar is about to be no longer a void. A dollar in America is worth the dollar, but this same dollar in China is worth nothing. It's worth really penniless, like 2 pennies or some shit. It's not really worth nothing. So our dollar value is going down. If the dollar value goes down, we lose our control over being the biggest country in the world. And if we lose that, we lose the value of this. No country is afraid of us. So now people are saying you start taking your money out the banks, put your money into something else because your dollar value might not be able to be working anymore. It's a whole bunch of shit going on with that. But y'all let us know what was the biggest and the most shocking and accurate prediction for you guys. Let us know. Yeah, mine was the one that Trump's daughter's gonna run for president. We don't know. They've really been accurate, so we'll see. But make sure you hit the like button, comment, and the bell. Let us know what you want to see in these 6 DeeDee
CC.
pranks.